day. Oh, sorry about that. Got it. I had him a little bit. Day 2. What I'm doing. Forgot where I left off yesterday. Oops. Doesn't matter. What am I doing? I don't know. I just have this feeling, this thing of like making these videos. I'm sorry, got gray beards all jacked up. I don't really care. This is life. You know, this is not Instagram where I can filter it or I can tweak my butt up and be like, oh look, I did leg day. Nobody likes leg day, by the way. It needs to be done. Nobody did. So just got the phone, the X. Being short and sweet, but then leave a little concern. Instead of like arguing about petty shit, just up to the point what I'm concerned about. See, I was concerned about my son over the summer. Is it summertime? I think so. No, beginning of school year. He was Snapchatting about a girl, hearts, whatever, and I said, like, you know, I'm kind of like concerned about this. Not in a bad way, because, hey, you know, it's cool, whatever. But just kind of keep an eye on it, because he was snapping about her at 12 o'clock in the morning. And then I brought it up, and he and his mom confronted him, and then he got mad at me, and he was like, you know, giving me a bunch of damn attitude. All of a sudden, he has got a pair of balls. And I was like, okay, cool, give me attitude. But then blocks me, so I can't see anything. And I was like, you know, my concern, and I was like, you know, my concern is like, well, who is this person and they know about? But, you know, she doesn't share any information about this shit, because guess what? She was talking to somebody, which, hey, all for it. But like I told her, I said, you're caught up in your own shit, and you don't realize that our kid is up late. Sorry. But, of course, it's, you know, who gives a shit about the person who did the dirt? It's always the other one we run into, like, oh, you okay? Are you okay? You know, it's fine. Fucking run around and, you know, and selfies and fucking. First, it's like, oh, it's all, you know, it's like, oh, it's motivation for me. And no, it's fucking, it's to advertise yourself. You know, I was taking selfies. I had the arm for it, the length. You know, when we were together, and it was like, oh, you're promoting yourself as blah, 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 this and that. I'm like, I said, no. What's the difference? Well, you're single. Well, you're not, but. Sorry, I'm being interrupted by some clown over here, so I'm going to move back this way so he doesn't see me talking to myself. Okay, whoop, sorry. Anyways, beside the point. I'm getting ahead of myself. So kind of just like, you know what, I'm not worried about the petty shit. I'm worried about the things. And I said, look, you know, he's up until 12:30, 1 o'clock in the morning tweeting. That means he's up playing video games, because he's tweeting about Dragon Ball Z. Why is he up? And I know you have to go to work. So do I. But why is he up? Brought it to her attention. And she's kind of like, well, I'll talk to him. And I'm like, okay, I'll text him and be like, look, dude, you're staying up too late. And he doesn't say no. He kind of just like, well, okay, you know, well, you know, I'm like, well, you need to go to bed sooner. So whose responsibility? He doesn't stay with me because of, you know, of my girlfriend. So whose responsibility is it? Lies on her. She'll give me shit that my little one will stay up till 10:30 on a Saturday night or watch at Disney Plus. We're not out. I'm not partying. I'm home watching Disney Plus. Yeah. So, no insight on that. I keep looking away because I just can't see who's around. Sorry, I'm a looker. I always try to look around, see who's around me. I don't know why. I have no idea why today's not even a rant, or today's just topic. I just thought I'd talk about that. I guess you got to do. If you're in the spot where I'm at, where, you know, divorce will be final here in about a month or so. It's kind of like don't sweat the small stuff. The conversation you have, it's just keep it basic to the point. You know, everybody's moving on. It's moving on. Sorry about the light. Oh, I kind of like that one. Like an angel's watching over me. So that's it. You know, for you guys and girls, because it's guys and girls, because it takes, of course, to say two to tango when a teenager gets a girl pregnant. Well, you know, you guys both did it, so you gotta. So for whoever is in this is at the tail end and as well, kind of going through it. I shouldn't say tail end. Whoever's going through it, going through a divorce because of cheating, lying, and should be assault and battery, but that's for another topic. So, sorry to laugh about that, but it's like, because I yell loud, I am the aggressor, but I don't walk around and think I'm a badass person because I attacked somebody. Sorry. There's hope for you. You just gotta find it. And I'm going through where it's not in the bottom of a bottle. It's always dry at the end. It's not porn. Which I can't even tell you the last time I watched porn. I was addicted to porn. It's not in being angry and being frustrated and being pissed off. It's about finding it, and you know, you find it however you find it. Go hiking, go walking, go walk your dog, go to the gym. You know what? Instead of being pissed off about it, change the way you eat and go, you know, go ham at the gym. Find a CrossFit, yoga, Zumba, whatever you think. Make yourself better. Don't sit in the rut. And don't be alone. You isolate yourself. Isolation yesterday. I told you. It's the worst place. Isolation is the devil's playground. So, you know, I got up this morning about 2 o'clock, and I couldn't sleep. So I prayed and prayed and prayed and prayed and prayed. I'm worried about money. I'm worried about, you know, finances, being able to make it. My parents are in Texas right now, and I have no money to get them back. And my brother's putting everything on his credit card. And we made an agreement we'll help them out. And they're good about, like, giving me time. But I'm like, I could barely find $100 at the end of the month. How am I going to find $100 a month for the next 6 months or something like that? 7 months? Lady taxes are coming in. But, find it somewhere. Just like the sun sets and the sun rises and the moon comes out. I said that the darkest days have a light at the end of the tunnel. At the light. I think a tunnel, but they'll have a light. Like this right here above right here. That's pointing on my gray hair. And then you can only see one eye. Not a Snapchat filter. That's the light. It's beaming on me and it's inspiring me to tell you that the light will shine again on you. And I read something that yesterday is gone, tomorrow isn't certain, but today is here now. Yeah. The buddy next to me looking at me like I'm like weird, but I am weird. I'm basically talking to myself, but you're not the person that everybody, or that you think everybody thinks you are. You're better than that. The only way you'll be able to see you're better than that is if you see it. And you have to forgive yourself. And you have to say, I forgive myself for the turmoil and everything I've done. And still be able to say, I forgive you. I forgive you. Look in the mirror and say, I forgive you. It's the hardest thing to do. Because we're better off holding on to that unforgiveness so we feel something. I haven't forgiven myself, but I will feel guilty. I feel guilty. I unknowingly will feel guilty. I don't know if I will or not. Sorry, that's. I will feel I will think I will feel guilty because I would forget. Once I forgive myself, then I will start to forget what I did. That's not the case. Learn from it. You're better than that. You're not the adulterer, cheater, liar. You're not the circle. Like if you can put all those words in a circle, like when you're a poem or when you're doing work, when you're brainstorming, you put those words in one. But in this side category, put who you really are. You're an encourager. You're a mentor. You're somebody who can lead somebody to a better life. So invest in somebody else that is the same sex, by the way. That's kind of key. Once you start investing in someone who's the opposite sex that's going through problems like you, and if you're there and you're starting to, I would advise you to stop. Especially if you're mentally not capable. Now, if you're a pastor, you're a preacher, you're a psychologist, I get that. But if you're just a regular person and your mind is not ready to help people out of the opposite sex, and you're going through the same thing, and it's, don't do it. If you're going to do it, make sure you do it out in the open, in public, in front of people, and have somebody accountable for your actions. And then make sure you're telling if you're not strong enough to tell your partner, then don't do it. That's it. So, but you're not that bad person. Find forgiveness in yourself. First you find forgiveness in yourself, and then everything else will be, I shouldn't say better, but it's a step in the right direction.